My name is Ron Sifton. I'm originally from Calgary, and my wife and I retired down here in the Porcupine Hills. We call our place the Rock and Success Ranches. It's about 800 acres. We've got 9 horses and run 50 cows. Well, originally we had nothing but a bucket and a scoop, and my wife did some research on different equipment to help mechanically pick stuff up, and researched the tow and collect machine and said she liked it, and so I bought it as a surprise for her birthday. Is it faster? Sure, but I think what happens is we do a much better job, and we do a much more complete job than if we were doing it by hand, and plus it's much easier to get it all done in one day or a few hours, whereas the other way you're working at it all the time. It just does such a nice clean job. Even when you're doing it by hand with a fork and everything, you never can really get everything cleaned up, and it really cleans up the grass. It gets rid of all the thatch. Well, the very first dealing I had was buying the first machine, and actually was very easy to do. We've since had to get some parts for it, and we had those within a couple, 3 days. But I guess the one thing that I do remember is we bought a second machine for a friend of ours in northern Alberta. She operated it incorrectly and burnt the clutch out of it, and I know she was quite upset with the machine, but she knew it was her fault. But when I phoned Tow and Collect and told them the problem, they shipped a whole new clutch assembly out, no charge, knowing full well that it wasn't the equipment that was failed, it was operator error. So that really impressed me. When we give our horses deworming medicine, first thing we do is we weigh the horses. I've got a scale just for that purpose. We weigh them, then we do a fecal count through the vet, find out which horses need deworming, and there used to be 100% of them. When we had 11 horses, we had to do all 11 of them. Through the fecal count this year, we're down to only doing 3, but I think everything is just healthier. There's not there's not a lot of dead grass and sticks and debris around it, so it's much cleaner.